Instead, Rivera urged the former Penn State wide receiver to attend his graduation and skip the last day of minicamp for rookies. And with that, we say good morning to our Super Bowl champ, Ryan Harris. Speaking of the player, Jahan Dotson, how does he fit with this Commander team? First round pick here in the most recent draft there, Ryan.
I think he's going to be a great fit offensively for a struggling offense that made some big additions this year. Carson Wentz is one of them. They also got Brian Robinson Jr., one of my favorite running backs in the draft. And when you look at Dotson, one of his best plays is that wide receiver bubble screen that Demaryius Thomas made very popular and some other great receivers. And he also had 0 drops his senior year. Thought about coming out last year, but ended up staying in, really focused on his hands, 0 drops on the season. I look for him to be a possession guy and someone Carson Wentz can rely on to get open, to be in the right spot. And, you know, people will kind of laugh and giggle about him going to his college graduation, but that's something that builds trust with quarterbacks. Hey, I know how to study. I know how to finish. That lets quarterbacks know that Dotson's going to be in the right place at the right time. And also, congrats and hats off to Ron Rivera from getting him there. Also, what's Ron going to say? No, you can't go graduate from college? That'd be a bad look. But I really like Jahan Dotson in this offense and what he can do.
Yeah, paired him there with Terry McLaurin. Again, the Washington Commanders, got to get used to saying that still, traded back from 11-16. Got a couple more late-round picks there for that exchange. Big picture, Ryan, what chance do you give the Commanders now that we know with free agency and the draft in our rear view? Caesar Sportsbook has them 5-1 to win the division. That's the third best behind the Eagles and Cowboys. Where do they rank for you?
Well, to me, what I like is they put an offense together that can outscore the Cowboys. The big team in that division, I really believe, is going to be the Eagles. The Cowboys are facing a lot of pressure. We saw what happened in the playoffs last year when they faced that. But the Commanders have always consistently been in the mix throughout the middle of the season. So this is a team, Ron Rivera is building a program, and he knows you have to take steps. And this last step was to get some offensive weapons around Carson Wentz to make sure, and get that quarterback, to make sure that they could outscore some of the opponents that they're going to play in the NFC East. I like them competing. I don't think they fall further than second place. I think they steal 1 or maybe 2 from the Cowboys and or the Eagles.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.